Good evening, everybody. The Flour Bluff Hornets baseball team reached the region semifinals 3 years ago, a deep playoff run that now seems like ages ago. Now, since that run, the Hornets have missed the playoffs in back-to-back seasons in that cutthroat District 35A. Now, the Hornets have some experience back in the lineup and on the mound, and the Flour Bluff coaches and players say those rough stretches the last couple years have had a positive impact on a group that now just wants to win.
You know, we've got several guys that have had some good experience. You know, being in with that district we were in last year, you know, it tested us a lot, and I think these guys realize the importance of getting ready throughout the year and not just waiting until right now.
We're a real young team and we're struggling in it, but this year we're not going to take it any lighter. We're older now, more experienced, and we're ready.
Well, the Hornets have moved over to District 29 5A along with rival Calallen and local teams Toloso Midway and Alice, along with Laredo Cigaroa and Martin and GP as well.